Good morning, welcome to our channel. Today is day 2 of the Osaka Amazing Pass and we're heading to the Shinsekai Tower.
100% sure he didn't pronounce that correctly, but we'll show you where it is. If you haven't seen day 1 of our video series on the Osaka Amazing Pass, check that out. I'll pop it on the links at the end. But we are trying to find out, is the Amazing Osaka Pass a tourist trap or is it value for money? Let's go check out day 2.
Let's go.
Instead of catching the subway down to the area, we're actually walking. It's around a 15-minute walk from where we're staying in Namba. So we're getting up those steps again today. Simon, what's our highest amount of steps since we visited per day?
About 26,000 so far, I think.
I think mine was 27,500 in one day. Let's see if we can get it up near there today. Simon, how do you pronounce that tower again?
Shinsekai.
It was actually only about a 10-minute walk from our hotel, wasn't it? Really
Quite close.
Easy to locate. So a little bit about this area, Simon.
So Shinsekai means new world and it was constructed after the war. The tower behind us was built after the Eiffel Tower in 1912. It was dismantled during the war but reconstructed in 1956.
And the area is famous for a particular food. Can never remember the name.
Kushikatsu.
Kushikatsu. We've never actually tried it. We're going to try it today.
Yep.
After we use our amazing Osaka Pass for free entry into a couple of the things. Let's head in, hey?
Let's go. So we're at Shinsekai a little early. That's why everywhere is closed at the moment. But they will be opening normally around 11 o'clock. Most places open.
10 to 11,
yeah.
A lot of the places
Yeah.
open. It has been known to be a bit of a seedy area. It has cleaned up a lot and it's definitely a safe area to be in. We've even been here at night and it's perfectly safe. It's actually beautiful at night, all lit up, and it's a perfect location for cheap eats.
It is indeed.
Lucky we arrived early because there's already queues 15 minutes before opening time.
Yes.
Got our ticket, free with the Osaka Amazing Pass. Taking life into your own hands with that waiver, Simon?
Probably.
Did you sign it?
No.
So we weren't allowed to video on the slide. We tried, but we were told we weren't allowed to. But they do a little bit of a short clip. We'll pop that in our video for you. What did you think of it? Keep in mind it was free with our pass.
It was exactly what it was worth.
Free.
Free.
Yes.
I wouldn't have paid for that.
You lined up and it was over pretty much before it began. Now we're lining up again to go up to the top of the tower.
Yes.
What's the word you've used to describe this, Simon? That's exactly what I was thinking. Thoughts?
It's the same as last time we came. It's fine. It's a good experience.
And it's included in the price.
And it didn't cost us anything. So we're now going to go and sign up for the dive and walk, and I'm probably going to regret every second of my life. You do have to walk down this little side street to where the blue sign is just off my shoulder to sign up, and then go back to the tower. Does my bum look big in this? So I didn't actually do the jump, I only did the walk around. I didn't want to jump without Tanya being there. It was absolutely nothing to do with me being afraid of heights.
Now Tanya wasn't there because she has a dress on, and apparently flashing your no-no zone to all of Japan isn't the done thing. And they did offer me a pair of pants that would have fit around one thigh. So if you're wanting to do the walk or the jump, make sure you're not wearing a dress. Yeah. Or you're brave. Oh, that's okay. Yes, yes. So, arigatou gozaimasu. We are trying Kushikatsu for the first time for lunch. We've got an English menu, so let's see how it goes. We finished lunch and our next stop is going into Tennoji Zoo, which is just a short walk from the tower, also included in the Osaka Amazing Pass.
It's 500 yen to come into the Tennoji Zoo. What did you think?
Well, I reckon we got it free, but if you're paying 500 yen, which is $5 Australian, it really makes you understand why the conditions in the zoo are the way they are. We've been here once before and I think I was nearly in tears.
Yeah.
We've only come in here for the sake of showing you on the video. We've only visited a couple of the exhibits, and coming from Australia where zoos are huge and the habitats are more natural, Japanese zoos aren't that.
Well, this zoo certainly isn't. It is a bit disheartening. If I was giving anyone advice, I'd say to miss this one. So after another train trip, we're now in the Tempozan area and we're going to the Glion Car Museum. There's lots of American cars here. They're all, at the moment, from the early 1900s, although it does look like we're getting to some more modern cars as we progress through.
If you are a car enthusiast, it looks like you can actually get married here. That would be a bit unusual. I'm not quite sure I appreciate it as much as others might.
I used to work for Austin Rover.
Did you?
I did.
What did you do for Austin Rover?
I worked in the parts department at the local Austin Rover garage, and that's an Austin, well, it's a Vanden Pla, but it's Austin.
31 years of marriage and I didn't know that. I thought you were a cherry picker or a tomato picker or something.
That was my second job, working in the garage. So that was the Motor Museum. Not a bad visit, having not been there before. The next place we're going though is about there somewhere.
Up. Yep, there, up. Nope, down, down, down. Yep, perfect.
There, to the Tempozan Ferris wheel. We're very hot and we've stopped for a shaved ice. Very disappointing.
Next stop using our pass is going for a bay cruise on the Santa Maria cruise ship.
Shout out to Huff and Doback.
We're walking to the cruise ship. I'm behind Simon, he can't hear me. I think he's been on this cruise ship 3 times before and fallen asleep every single time. Let's see what happens today. You're awake.
I'm still drinking.
Drinking beer, that's the way you stay awake for the first time ever on this cruise.
So far.
Behind us is the Ferris wheel. It was once the largest Ferris wheel in the world, but is no longer. We are going to take you up there to show you the views from the top. We're off the Ferris wheel. Simon didn't freak out at heights this time.
Did.
There's some absolutely beautiful views over the entire Osaka city and over the bay. We have been up there quite a few times during our visits to Osaka and highly recommend, if you're in the area at night time, going up there at night because it's beautiful.
It's nice to see the city lights at night.
Yeah. Although not included in the pass, while you're in the area, the aquarium behind us is well worth a visit. What's in there, Simon?
The main thing is the main tank pretty much goes from the top floor to the ground floor, and it contains 2 whale sharks, manta rays, sharks, rays, pretty much everything. It's a fantastic place. If you're going to go in there, give yourself a good couple of hours because it is amazing.
Yeah, we're not going in there today because we've been in there quite a few times, but as Simon said, put it on your to-do list. Well, that's day 2 of our Osaka Amazing Pass wrapped up, and the big question is, was it a tourist trap or was it value for money? Simon, what did yesterday's entrances, what would they have totaled?
Yesterday was 6,150 yen.
And what was today's?
8,200 yen.
You can see who the mathematician is. So roughly, how much is that altogether?
Well, that's exactly 14,350 yen.
And on top of that, we would have had all of the subway costs, and I will make sure I put them into the video when I edit. We could have fit more in today, couldn't we?
We could. It's only 4:30 in the afternoon, but we do have other things planned for this evening, so we're
heading to Team Labs to see what that's like. You can check out that video when it's released as well.
So we definitely could have got more value out of today. It's just, other things planned to do. So for a cost of 5,500 yen per person, we have definitely made or got our money's worth out of them.
Absolutely. And don't forget to watch after we say goodbye to find out what that major issue was and how we got around it. See you next time.
Bye now.
When you buy the Osaka Amazing Pass online and you have paid for it all, you get an email of confirmation and you click on the link in there. I just put Google Translate so I could actually understand what it was saying. You click on the link and then it takes you to here. You do need to sign in. Once you've signed in, you click tickets and it comes up and you have to activate the ticket. We've already activated it, so now we just do show. Now the thing that got a little bit confusing is that there were no instructions of how to use it, so we were fumbling a little bit when we first went to some of the attractions or even trying to catch the train for the first time. When you go to the top, the 2 main ones we used is train, and it comes up with a QR code that you scan on the QR code readers at the train station, not the IC readers. There's special QR code readers. If they don't have one, you just show it to the ticket booth and they'll let you through. But you have to actually auto-generate one. They only last for 1 minute, I guess, so no one can do the dodge and give it to someone else. And each time you go to use it, you go to train and it generates a new one. When you're going to the facilities, what we learned is you have to click on the facility use, and everywhere has a QR code for that facility. You do take image and you scan the QR code, and then it automatically generates the entry ticket. They show it and then they give you a paper ticket to enter. Very easy when you know what you're doing, but to start with, it did cause a lot of frustration. So what went wrong using this pass? Simon's behind the camera. What was the big thing that went wrong, Simon?
Not having internet access.
You have to have internet access. It is impossible to use the Osaka Amazing Pass without internet access. I have data roaming on my phone plan, so I was able to use it perfectly fine. Simon isn't using data on his phone, but we managed to get around that by him hotspotting into my phone. And most of the time it was okay, we just had to try it a few times. The majority of the places we went to did have Wi-Fi that you could connect to use the pass. But if you are buying the pass, either make sure you've got a data roaming package on your phone or you're carrying a Wi-Fi that you've purchased over here. Don't buy the pass if you're not going to have Wi-Fi. Thanks for watching our video. If you found our video helpful or you've enjoyed it, please help us grow our channel by subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of our adventures in Osaka, catch one of our other videos. We'll pop the link to one in the corner there or there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you next time.